Oh, God. Where'd it go? Yeah, I killed your mic.
I saw that.
Yeah, he didn't want to hear.
Because I'm doing the live read. This is what we agreed to. To have everybody else just shut the up. Hold on.
I want to talk.
Tell them if they're outside to come inside.
You will not silence me.
What's up, everybody? It's Ryan, ATX Metal Podcast. We're here with episode 82 with CJ and John. That's all you need to know. We're running behind. Fuck it. Track one up.
Wait, come and take a Productions, Odyssey Print Shop. Okay, fine. Track one up.
No, you just
Here
did.
we go.
Hell yeah.
What's up?
Turn my headphones up. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
Episode 82, Austin, Texas
Left
Metal
one, right?
Podcast. We're here with John,
Sup?
Snake Father,
Yeah.
and CJ of Chernobyl the Secret, and Bury the Rod.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Thanks for having us.
He pulled through today.
He pulled through.
Actually,
Sorry for running late, everybody. But
Yeah,
thanks
actually-
for tuning in if you are.
the person that pulled through was John here.
Yeah.
John, tell us what you did last night.
So last night we had a show. We opened up for I Am. They were on their little run, their Texas run with I Am. It was Orthodox and Boundaries, and Life Cycles jumped on that tour run. It was pretty cool.
Dude, Life Cycles is so sick.
Dude, they dropped their little EP recently.
I think
and
that tour just played at
Yeah,
Thompson Lane.
At Thompson,
yes.
yeah. And I saw there's so many pictures of that show, and it was just incredible. That Life Cycles, man, they've been killing it. They dropped their EP recently. It was pretty good.
Tell you what, I want to play when we go to the music break. I do want to play a track from Life Cycles. They just
Creature of
Fuck yes.
it's like this.
Dude, I was at work jamming it, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Shit's ripping.
They get the thrash in there,
Yes.
and they get the thrash, the shred, and they get the drun, drun, the breakdowns. It's all there. It's
Yeah.
all there.
Oh man, it was crazy.
Shout out
Texas
to
as
Chris
hell.
Eugene
San Antonio.
Sanchez.
Can
Hell
we?
yeah, love that dude.
Oh, didn't he inbox some of that stuff?
I think he did.
Ooh, there we go.
Dude, there's some funny guys, man. Personally, I've known them for years, dude, and they're just all great.
I love you.
dudes.
I love Sanchez.
Yeah.
It is literally anytime you're sickest bass.
Richard says, check the camera mics.
Literally first one that comes to mind.
Yeah, turn off the camera mics.
Oh, turn off the camera mics, bro. God.
How about now?
You guys are getting surround
How
sound in real
about
time.
now? How about now?
I don't know how to disable.
Can we
the
have that
microphones
person
in those.
on the podcast?
Who, Richard?
No, Bad Baby. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
That's
she-
a fake laugh.
I don't
Didn't
think
she,
she's in their,
the
I don't
wheelhouse.
think they can afford her.
Oh, dude. Hey, hold on. Let me pull some strings, though.
No, isn't she in the
Yeah.
Millionaire Club? She made $1 million.
I honestly don't
fortune.
know who we're talking about.
It's that chick on Dr. Phil
She got
that was
famous
here's a
off
little
a
girl.
Dr. Phil
She's like,
thing, and
how
then
about that?
became a
Catch me
rat.
outside.
Oh, Catch Me Outside, bitch?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say bitch.
Ooh. Can we edit that out?
Whoa,
Can we edit
whoa,
that?
whoa, whoa.
Nope. And it hits the internet in 25 seconds.
Hey, it's all good, man. Hey.
We are officially canceled.
There it goes.
But no. So we were supposed to have 2 members of Snake Father here today, but we told him to be here at 2 o'clock. It's now 3:30.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
he
our
actually
fault. It's our
actually
fault.
could have made it.
23, okay.
So I greatly apologize.
No worries.
So who should have been here?
It would have been Ethan Wade. He's our newest member.
Oh, Ethan?
Snake Father.
Yeah. So okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do a makeup date where he brings his person of choice to join him on the show,
Yeah.
That's an interesting
That'd be cool.
concept.
and then we'll just
that.
and then we'll do, Snake Father stuff and
Okay.
whatever he. So
For sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kat says that Bad Bobby is a porn star and rapper now.
No way.
She's a porn star?
But dude, she's
Hit us
minor.
with a
She's
link.
a minor.
Oh, yeah, she's a.
Well, that could have been a few years, and time might have just got away from you.
I think she was 15.
She was 15
Did
when
the-
she did the Dr. Phil. That's
but
like
did
4
the-
years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Hey,
I'm not this.
Hey,
excited.
Richard.
Someone
Richard,
fact
look it
check
up.
for us. No fact checker in the comments.
That's
Let's go.
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah.
So
But,
you guys played Corpus Christi last night, and that is
We
a
did.
long
Yes,
ass drive.
that was.
So that's my hometown,
It's a
actually.
fun drive.
That's why I wanted
I've-
to say
I've
thank
made
you
that,
so
yeah.
much. Was that he went played a show, not just he, but the band played a show, and then drove back. What time did you get in today?
I got in about like 5:30.
and you live
kinda
in
sleep till like
South
6.
Austin, Kyle area.
Yeah, Kyle, South Austin.
And then he drove all the way up here, and felt
sir.
bad that he was late.
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Hey man, I wanted to be here on time.
We're
and I-
always late.
Nah, I
Was
feel
it
you.
was it the House of Rock that you played?
No, we actually played at this bar called Boozers. It's actually been killing it. Yeah.
Boozers.
It's people get down and dirty. There was like 5 fights that
Does it
happened.
have the cage
Oh,
around
yeah.
the stage? Is that?
No cage. No cage.
I'm trying
it's
to
just it's just a stage.
trying to
but,
think if I played that place.
but yeah, dude, like when we played, we started the first fight of the night, I guess, and then it just progressed after we started playing.
That's
There was
angry
so what I was
music.
saying is that like
Angry
at during I think either I am or right before there was like we had to get pushed back because people were just like punching each other in the side of the head, dude. Like if 5 people were punching, I was like, what the heck, dude? It was some real crap.
That
What is it?
sounds like it was, as the kids say, lit.
It was on fire. It was lit bulb. It was bulb.
AF.
So Ryan's trying to sort out our audio issues right now. I just want to say, if you're listening to the archive, I'm speaking into the future right now. If you're listening
No
to
way.
the archive, the audio should be perfect because I actually am recording it separately now. So that'll fix a lot of issues that we've having.
There you go.
In any case, Richard says the air date of that Dr. Phil episode was September 2016. She was 15, so she may be 18 or 19 now.
Okay, so that checks out. But
That
she,
checks-
but why would that be like the first thing you're gonna do is do like porno? I mean, I guess why not, right?
I mean, as trash as she wasn't bad looking. So it's there's a market for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Definitely.
And
Look at
forgive
Hilton.
me, but she looked, I mean, she's really
like
fully
gifted?
developed.
Gifted. Okay.
Yeah.
Like there was talent or something.
Yeah, even at 13, she was just fully developed.
Wait. No, I'm not gonna go there, dude.
Yeah, I mean-
well, I mean, they put in stuff in the chicken, the fried chicken, I think, or the
that
milk.
okay.
That's what I heard years ago when I was a kid. Like I was like,
Yeah. So, well, it's true. American females tend to hit puberty
sure.
earlier now than they did decades ago,
Yeah.
and it's attributed to
Steroids.
a lot of the additives in the diet,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so Richard says the audio is perfect now.
It's the fucking. I knew it.
We're just gonna. What is it?
It was
The mic. Okay, so those webcams have microphones built into them
That's
as
terrible.
well as speakers.
Why?
Because
a lot of people use them for
Logitech.
just straight up on your
Yeah.
laptop, so you need it.
Okay.
But
Well, I'm glad we got that done.
Yeah.
Kat also says, think of the Octomom.
Oh yeah, Octomom.
Remember Octomom?
Yeah.
She got offered a porno deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she also mentions former teen mom. I believe she's talking about Farrah Abraham.
Oh yeah.
who
I've
actually
seen that.
She works at a club here in Austin.
Shut up.
for real,
Yeah,
That's wild, dude.
yeah.
Small world,
she
man.
actually.
It's a small world.
I've seen you before. Hey, you know what's crazy, dude? So I just want to interject real quick. I was at Whole Foods.
Go ahead.
I was at Whole Foods and
Whole
I saw.
paycheck.
I saw. Oh shoot. Are we sponsoring?
No.
Hey, well, so I saw Mia Khalifa like walking in there, and I was like, dude,
She
this
lives
is-
in Austin now.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anymore. I think she's.
She
moving.
did for a.
Yeah, and I
Wait.
I was like, hey, dude.
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made eyes and she was like this. She like looked at me and like dude, some guy was like, I didn't go up to her, but some dude was like walking up to her to like take a picture, and she's like did not. She was like
She's like, bitch, don't look at
She's
me.
like, that's my past life. Don't talk about my past life.
This is just me kind of speculating a little bit. But if she's in Whole Foods and a guy makes eye contact with her and she sees the look on your face, like he recognizes who I am. There's
Yeah.
only one
Reason.
reason. Yeah. So she's probably just tired of that shit.
No, I know. No, I don't blame her, but it's
Yeah.
also like, dude, you made a lot of money off of our.
And-
of
and
But I
our-
mean, she's like,
How-
what is she now? Like, she's an influencer, whatever. Like,
Yes,
you're on
dude.
the internet. Like,
Anyways.
you have fans
Yeah.
past that. Like, fucking get over it.
Get
That's
over
the
it,
world.
yeah.
we
Hey,
live in
Skylar.
now.
Skylar
Yeah.
says Serpent Daddy.
yes.
Diego says, I just looked up Octomom and I'm astounded. You're a young cat, aren't you, Diego? How old are you?
I don't think he would know Octomom
Yeah.
the way that we do.
That already sounds like a porn like nominee.
She was a she got famous because she was being she was taking, I think, fertility drugs, and then she got an in vitro she was fertilized via in vitro, and she
Bro.
ate of the fetuses, or 8 of the
Yeah.
eggs took. She
Popped up.
She gave birth to 8 babies and became
Ocho
famous.
bambinos.
Oh, chingo.
Hey.
So they call her the Octomom.
Dude, that's a
Holy
matriarch of flesh.
Are you of Hispanic descent, my man?
See,
Seaway?
un poquito. Well, I'm like all Hispanic, but I'm a coconut because I don't really speak Spanish. You know, I speak more German than I do.
What? Do you really?
So sí sprechen sí Deutsch, or like only un poquito, sí, it's German Spanish.
Hey, man, German Spanglish.
That's wild.
Just blend through some German words at the same time you're doing Spanish.
Jexican. I
Yeah,
don't
some
know.
Jexican.
Did you learn German in
It was in,
Grompels
it was
or
in,
what?
no, it was in school.
Okay.
In high school. Yeah,
Wait,
2
wait.
years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took it 2 years, but I just I had to do like a whole paragraph, a whole speech in German.
You know, I really wish I would have done second language in high school, straight up, like French, German. I think it was French, German, and Spanish. No, I did take Spanish, but I didn't continue like the second year. I just did it just to
yeah.
get the check in the box.
I mean, same here, but I liked it because it was different. But
No, dude, I think
dude,
like
my teacher was like, "You don't make fun of German language." She's like, we get a bad rep for being angry. Her eyes were like so
now we
cold.
now we
dude.
know where Snake Father began.
Well, that's
German history class
that's an
or German
interesting
Spanglish.
point. And have you? Does anyone here listen to Tool?
Yeah.
Okay,
A little bit, yeah.
so there's a song, it's more like a track
my dad said it.
on the Anima album.
Anima, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's called Die Eier von Satan, which in German means the eggs of Satan.
Ooh.
So when you listen to this track, unless you are fluent in German or are reading a transcription,
Yeah.
it just what it sounds like is Nazi propaganda.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's, and I think the point that they were trying to make maybe is it just might be perception that you're lending to some things in the for the fact that it sounds like Nazi propaganda. It's just a recipe for hash brownies.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just sounds angry and cold,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
But
Wait,
it's
do you
pretty
guys
cool.
have brownies?
What now?
Come on, CJ.
There's no brownies?
No, we don't have any fucking brownies, CJ.
We don't have
They
brownies.
used to give
guy.
me steak. Now I got nothing.
Somebody say steak.
CJ's one of the old homies that
OG.
used to partake when we used to feed people to get them over here.
And extra
As
like
a plot.
curriculars.
Hey, we just started
I'm
a
just
podcast.
fucking with them.
Actually,
Come eat
brownies sound
steaks.
good,
We
bro.
want to interview bands. We'll feed you steak. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what we used to do.
Bro, come on.
Swear to God.
No, I'm a big meat eater.
I mean,
can
you look
say-
like you got a little meat on you.
Hey,
it gets
that's a fat
expensive.
joke.
Man, it gets expensive.
Wait,
dude.
man. I'm getting ready for winter, right? In the
Dang, it's
summer.
crazy.
Yeah,
to
right.
think about
Hibernating.
how long ago that was.
No.
I was like looking up at the posters for the.
So I saw CJ's face earlier. I just thought he was like having one of those like personal moments where you might think that you're too high and you start looking at stuff and then rationalizing with other things that are similar and you're like, wait a minute, that's fine. That's not. That's fine.
Inner monologue.
That's not. Yeah. So I saw you looking at him, and for those of you that don't know, we've got our 2 flyers up out of focus here for our podcast showcases. And CJ was humble enough, him and the BTR boys, back when old Ken was slinging it.
Wait,
Right there.
December 3rd, 2016.
16. Yeah. So almost 3 years ago when you guys played for us, which that was great.
Wild shit.
But speaking of podcast showcases, we actually have one coming up July 19th at Vibes Underground in San Antonio.
Talk
about it.
And we're taking Snake Father down with us.
Hey, nice.
Because
Yeah, we're stoked.
Yeah, we're taking them and Paula ATX, or Paula. I think they did like a name change. Paula ATX. Either way, Crafting the Conspiracy did drop for reasons outside of their control.
I was excited
What?
to see them.
Play the. You know, you got a soundboard.
You gotta drop
Oh,
that
yeah.
sound.
No,
Oh, come on.
don't you have like a?
That's ironic.
Hold on.
No,
Oh, that doesn't.
No.
we got to work that out.
All right.
We got to work that.
All right. He's fired.
Yeah, I missed the old soundboard. We need to get some custom clips.
I'm
in
not
there.
doing the
Dude,
other
can you
one.
get a fart, dude? I know
Yeah.
that's like over
Fart.
outdated, but
Dude, we got a
No,
MIDI
no.
board. We got
Yeah.
Farts are still fucking funny. Don't be a fucking.
no.
Don't be a prude. They're still funny.
Okay.
Well, anyway, yeah. So we got the soundboard that's sick, but what's also sick is going to be the showcase.
Yes.
So I'm super excited working with JC and RT Productions.
Yeah, they've been killing it.
Yeah, they've been doing some really good stuff
Yeah.
down there.
I met him a while back, and yeah, he was just super kind to Snake Father.
I just can't wait because I know I've never seen Paula play, but they're more of a subtle rock, not subtle, but
Yeah.
rock. You know, not really screaming and stuff like that. But I know that you guys, every time you guys play, it gets a little rowdy. Even CJ from Bury the Rod. I mean, you guys. How long's it been since you guys played a show?
Bury the Rod?
Yeah,
I don't know, a couple months. We're playing next weekend
feels
though.
like man. Oh, maybe that's what I meant to ask. What did I say? How long has it been?
A week from today.
Sorry, I meant to say
Where
when's the next one? Yeah, sorry, I meant to say when's the next one.
Hey, real quick.
Next Sunday.
Michael Miller says, "Y'all some nerds." He's watching while he works.
He's not wrong.
I'm working, but y'all some nerds. Yeah.
Fuck Mike. I'm kidding.
Wait, who's the
No.
one that dresses
Who
up
wa-
in the chicken costume
Mike's
Mike.
again?
Yeah.
No,
Shout out to
and,
Sausage Fingers.
And we were talking about before we started. I was telling everyone how
They did.
Sausage Fingers does the vocals on our intro track. So if you heard the
Yes.
intro track with the that's Michael and
That's some
and
straight
David from
sausage fingers.
It's pretty meaty.
Dr. fucking
fingers.
schmoldy face.
It's beef.
It's,
God, you got
100%
thick ass
beef.
voice.
hey,
Beef.
so
Beef.
Do some commercials of that shit.
hey, so CJ, you just got back from tour with Chernobyl the Secret, right?
Correct.
And why don't you tell us about that? How did that go? We meant to call you on the road, but
Yeah.
Well, I think we were supposed to call you too, and we forgot.
it was
Hashtag no
Maybe it was
love.
like
it was going
We
to be
both
perfect
failed.
because I was going to tell Siri to call you. I have you stored in my phone. You know, like I just typed it in like it sounds of an idiot type like Sergio Durford like that's so when I tell Siri to call you, call Sergio Durford, and Siri goes, calling Sergio Durford.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe it?
Can you
Bro,
show us
that's
right now? I
Skynet,
wanna
dude.
hear
No,
that.
is your phone hooked up to it?
Here we go.
Here.
But I might have to. Okay, so I have Siri set to Spanish, so it might be fucked up. Hold on.
Well, you just
I'm-
have to
I'm
say
not-
the word
I'm
call
not
in
fluent-
Spanish,
I'm
which
not
is
fluent in
llamar.
Spanish.
There's Skylar
Yeah,
hitting
right?
it with the shows. While we're talking about shows,
Here we go.
While he changed. Oh,
Yamada Sergio Durford.
all lies.
She's confused. She's definitely confused.
She's like, this is the
She
first
doesn't
time
like
you
that.
spoke Spanish.
Hold on.
Processing.
No, what I had her set to Spanish
Cannot compete.
when I was in Spanish in college.
Yeah.
And because I would try to practice with Siri, and she'd just like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. And
A goat's
Anyway.
ass.
while I'm trying to figure that out, y'all just tell me about the tour you just got back from.
Yeah, it was fun. It was Chernobyl, and we went on the road with another band called Othello Syndrome. Within the first 3 days, both of us had some
van mishaps?
some van spills on the
Lord
road.
Jesus, I want to apologize for
What happened? What happened?
Well, that one was the easy one. I don't know if we didn't really tell many people about the other shit that happened, but we had a blowout on our trailer, ended up drifting through a ditch, getting back on the road. And we ended up bending the axle on our trailer.
Shut up.
Had to drive like 20 miles an hour to get to the Walmart that we were 5 minutes from before that happened.
Oh.
So we fixed our van. We made it work. Other band wasn't as lucky. But after that, it was smooth sailing. A bit of a unexpected expense, but that's kind of
That's how it goes.
that's part of the road.
Did you use a come and tour it trailer?
We did.
Okay, so this is actually a good question I guess I hope it's gonna be a good question. So
hope we're not fucking.
well,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, I just
No, you're right.
because this is something that you'll have to know if you're gonna rent from Come and Take It or Come and Tour It, then an unexpected expense. So whenever you get the van or the trailer from Anthony or whoever you get it from,
I think Skylar runs.
It's
Come Down.
Skylar's now.
but my question is there like a liability waiver or not a liability waiver? Basically, them absolving themselves from anything that happens while on the road mechanically with the trailer.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't know. We paid for it ourselves. I mean, it's in our possession.
right.
That's just how it worked out. I mean, I don't think there's any sort of.
Ryan's doing that deep journalistic digging now.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. Yeah, because if you're a band out on the road and you rent a piece of equipment and that equipment fails you, that's of none of your concern. As long as you weren't reckless with it or, off-roading. If you guys are doing ditch
to
jumping.
be perfectly honest, the roads in Kansas and Oklahoma were not very forgiving.
Right. That's what I've heard. Yeah, they're kind of shitty up there.
Really
Infrastructure,
bad.
Trump, let's get it going.
Really
Come on.
bad. Like
Come on,
straight
Republicans.
up, like
It's
potholes in the middle of the fucking road that probably
You should call?
takes.
Domino's.
Ghostbusters.
Domino's.
Domino's will fix it.
Domino's is fixing potholes.
Domino's pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, a pizza and a pothole fix?
Yeah.
That's a bundle.
John's like all happy. He's
He's
like,
like, oh,
bro, I'm
shit."
calling Domino's right now.
Dude.
Let me try this Jar 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 first.
Okay.
Please.
Oh shit! Hold on. Come on. Call Jar 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 first.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call on... Okay.
No. Call Jar 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 fired. Hold on.
Anticipation.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call Serger Durford? Calling Serger Durford.
That's awesome.
Serger Durfer.
It's like,
That's
Oh
what
my God.
technology is good for.
Hey, look, your phone should ring now.
oh damn! Hold on.
Hang up.
Don't pick that up.
Decline.
That's
You
hilarious.
have reached the voicemail box of...
Jar 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 fired.
That's great.
Anyway, that's just the dumb little thing I like to do with names in my phone.
But yeah, anyways, other than that little mishap, shit was solid. We invested in a good van, had Ryan and another friend do the maintenance to get everything solid, and
That's Brian.
she ran like a fucking champ.
Except for your gauges.
Except
When
for
you
the
ran out of
gauges. Except for the gauges, but
Yeah.
we figured that out after day
Oh
one.
my God. Like, I will not. So,
He is fucking freaking out over here, like
dude.
sweating.
Well, I mean, honestly, I mean, the way that I try to explain it to people, especially new kids that come to work, I tell them that you're putting people's lives in your hands every day, even if it's just an oil change, even if it's just a tire rotation or an alignment or whatever. Because if you mess that car up, you have just messed up multiple people's days.
Yeah.
Lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Absolutely.
very important to understand that's, like, even when I work on your car, like, there's times where I'm like, did I tighten that? I'm pretty sure I
There's-
tightened that,
On a
And that's not a joke. He at one time was so worried that he didn't tighten something that he
Oh,
came
yeah.
to my apartment, didn't even tell me until after he was gone. He was like, "Hey, I just stopped by and I tightened that shit to make
Torqued
sure it
your
was
wheels.
good." I was like, "Oh, hey, thanks, buddy." Like, that's a good friend and a
Yeah.
good mechanic.
so you know how on the old Sorrentos, there's a thick washer behind the harmonic balancer.
Yes.
I had one in my pocket. This was when we worked together.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out at a show, and we hadn't been hanging out long. And
Yeah.
so I took the harmonic balancer off. The kit came with a new washer.
Yeah.
I put that washer on.
Oh, you're talking about old Sorrento.
I'm talking about old Sorrento. And
Shout out if you got an old Sorrento, replace your crank pulley bolt
So-
and washer.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a new one.
so we got to the show, and I had, for whatever reason, I had the old
Old washer.
in my pocket, and I pulled it out and I showed it to you, and the look on your face, like we're in Dirty Dog.
Yeah.
We're in Dirty Dog
You're
watching
at a
bands
show.
play, and he says, "Is there one on the car?"
Oh shoot.
That's where because I know I was actually telling somebody at work at work the other day. I was like, you know what's crazy is that you can pick a bolt up on this floor anywhere, and I can probably tell you where it goes on a car and probably what car.
Yeah.
And I know I was because we were talking about my my short term memory. Like my short term is just it's not really there, or maybe it's just auditory exclusion or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You got some of that going on.
Yeah, I definitely do. But I can remember a lot of things from back in the day. Like I can tell you, my outfit from a party I was at from, whatever.
Really?
But,
I don't even know what happened last Tuesday.
but see, that's the thing. I couldn't tell you what happened
Yeah.
yesterday.
Sure.
But,
Ashley Allen says, "My snake pappy."
Yeah.
who's Ashley?
She's a snake mommy right now.
Oh,
That's the snake mommy.
Snake mommy.
Casper Gonzalez says, "Tell them the anal story."
Okay, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like
He's lying. It's
Casper,
just because
what-
the snake mommy's here.
Casper,
we can't
what-
talk about the anal story.
I got you.
I have no fucking idea. That dude is that's my best friend, but he'll definitely fucking I don't know. He's telling me.
It gets you fucked up.
Hey, man.
Tell us about the anal story in the comments.
God damn it, dude. Casper, you still listening to this? You're a motherfucker, dude. Nah, he's goofy.
This
He's
is why we
goofy.
do
He's
it.
funny as shit, dude.
It's fun.
This is why we
He was
do
there
it.
at the show last
God
night
damn,
too.
that was funny.
Hey, we also have I
Merch for sale.
no.
Sorry.
That's not what I was going to
He's
say.
trying to just
I stole a
plug it,
shirt.
man. Like,
I on the phone that you have, there is. Did you bring that little 5S up here? Okay, so on that phone there should be the burner app, and we can generate a number because I'm not giving y'all my regular phone number over the internet.
it's 902.
But we can have people call in and ask questions if to John, to CJ if you feel so inclined. What are you doing in there, Ryan?
I'm doing Snake. Because we're live and there's people watching.
Okay. Ryan wants to show you the T-shirt. Yeah.
Check that T-shirt out.
We
It's pretty
have
I have that
T-shirt.
T-shirt. It is very comfortable and worth whatever the asking price is.
Wristbands. All right, we're done.
$100.
We got wristbands too.
You want to be my accountant on this deal?
Hey,
Well, we'll
so-
put them on and then take them off, and then then does that make them worth $100? Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, do you
Yeah.
have the?
Has my sweat
there's
on
the
it.
phone right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Actually, let me have it. I'll open the burner app and generate a phone number, and then if you want to call in, you can call the number that I provide, and you can chat with us. You can
Oh
ask
shit!
questions.
This is new features, huh? Is this the first time you guys have messed with it?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Fucking call in, motherfucker.
So give me
Yeah.
a minute to sort this out.
Hit that line.
And y'all.
Hey, everyone, share this live stream too. Let's get more people in here.
Yeah.
What's your
Yo,
guys'
yo.
highest viewers? Have you guys
Okay,
ever paid
I actually
attention to that?
I was very productive this morning. I was up at 7:30.
Sure.
Don't ask me why. I think it's just I'm
Because
getting
you're on
Because you get up early. during the week.
extracurriculars. I don't want to say anything that would might get us incriminated. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, watch.
Well, just
watch
don't say anything
watch it,
racist or
Snake
illegal.
Puppy.
There you go.
I mean, technically, you
Because
can
you've
say
been drinking a lot of bangs.
a lot of
A lot of bangs.
But no, we I got up at 7:30. I actually just I think it's just trying to keep myself in a schedule so that way when I go to work come the weekend or
Yeah.
after the weekend, it's not
Sure.
fuck, I stayed up all week all night, like a 5 a.m.
Bro, I
run.
don't sleep, dude.
Yeah, I can imagine with your job. Jesus Christ, and all the work that you put into.
Don't mind if I
Snake
just fall
Father?
asleep while you're talking to me.
Sure, not a problem.
No. Yeah.
If he
Snake
nods
Father.
off, just.
I mean, it would
I'll
pretty much
match
be the
it.
same podcast anyway.
Can
So
you- Oh, you gotta hit the sample, bro. No, the drum one. There you go.
There
sorry,
you
I'm
go.
still learning.
You
I
gotta
don't.
put tape.
We gotta label those.
Oh no, we don't have to label them because Rode provided laminates that you'd use dry erase on, so you can just wipe it clean and replace them.
Oh, that's
you want
cute.
to shout out the road real quick?
Yeah, man. For anybody that this is called the Roadcaster Pro. It literally replaced almost everything that we used.
Yeah. About $1,500 worth of gear.
Yeah, and it
replaced with that.
cost $600. We bought it from Sweetwater.
Nice.
Sweetwater.
Shout out to Sweetwater, my
they make
Sweetwater rep.
awesome
Melvin, I
coasters.
believe his name was.
Fucking Melvin.
Make awesome coasters.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, actually, yeah, here it is right here. Here's the receipt. Let's see. TEDx Ground. It doesn't tell me who my sales rep was. I'm pretty sure his name was Melvin or Marvin.
Yo,
Marvin or Melvin?
I gotta ask you, can you take that piece of road equipment on the road?
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was a bad joke.
No, that's one of the reasons why we
was saving
grabbed
that
it
one.
is because as you can see, we have the line outs right here, and so we're gonna take this down to come and take it, run the line out from the board into here,
Yeah.
and then do some photos, video, whatever. So everything will be recorded live. Then we'll bring it back here,
Yeah.
post production, and
All
then
in
there you
one,
go.
dude.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So
That's tight.
yeah, like now we can take the because me and Gabriel Pillager,
Yeah.
we were talking about setting
Good
up out
homie.
there. Yeah, shout out Pillager Productions.
What's up,
hey,
Pillager?
Gabe, I'm sorry, dude. We will get you your audio track that you require. Thank you.
Gabe is making a video for us. He's
Yes.
waiting on me to get
Oh,
it.
He's
yeah.
fucking sick.
Yeah,
I
he just
love
made
that
a
guy.
video for you guys and for me as well.
That guy.
Yeah,
Shout out to Gabe.
yeah. He's really
fucking-
stepped it
It's
up.
coming up.
I
yeah.
remember even like, over like probably a year and a half ago when I was still working at Sidewinders. On some weeks, I would see him like up to 4
What's up, Kyle?
times in the same week, like at different shows at my venue.
Dude, he's
I was
put
just
in
at
some
my
work.
venue, and I was like,
Yeah.
he's been busting his ass. It shows, brother. Keep grinding, and if you're a band that needs shit, hit him up for sure.
Yeah,
Pillager
because he did.
Productions.
Did you see his Oceano clip?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so here's the deal. Burner is not free anymore.
Oh damn.
So I'm not.
All right, so someone tip us enough money to get it. How much is it?
It's $15 a month.
$15
free.
Facebook pay.
Yeah.
Nothing's free anymore.
Let's
man.
go.
Nothing's free anymore.
You know what? That's good.
If but if you have my phone number, you can call.
Hey, you know what? I wanna put this to the viewers and ourselves. So in Europe, if you go to any, I guess, fast food restaurant, the last time I went, then again, that was a decade ago, but it was still in place then, is say you go to McDonald's and you're like, would you like ketchup? They're like, yes. How many? 2. That's 20 cents, right? I don't understand the logistics, and I think that's one of the reasons why the Americans are such gluttons and just fat fucking pigs, is they just roll into these fast food restaurants and just gimme.
Well, something
Pig of humankind.
something
Yeah.
that you'll notice is the bottom of if you go to the drive-through and you get a medium drink.
Yeah.
That medium drink is what, like 24, 32 ounces, but the
Yeah.
base of it is smaller
The
than the rest of the cup
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
fit in the cup holder.
Yes.
In America, we have larger portion sizes. We have a diet that just kind of reflects I do because I can.
Yeah.
It reflects fuckery.
Shit, not
That's
even
what it reflects.
just
Yeah.
on top of that, like so many things that we have here are banned in other countries, like just
Yeah.
like ingredients that are in lots of
Sure.
things that we have all the time. They don't even allow them in other countries. Like,
It's like rubbing in people's faces. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
We eat a lot more fucking beef than the rest of the world.
I know.
Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was like 60% of the farmland is dedicated to
In the country?
yes.
Okay.
To
Got a source for that?
no,
Throwing out
Richard.
numbers now.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
make Richard look bad.
don't make fake news.
I will
Come
say
on, man.
I do know that I want to say it's Brazil. I think it's Brazil has
Yeah.
60% of their land is dedicated to beef agriculture.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
I want to shout out to the show on podcast, the Patriot Act with what's
Oh man,
is
Hassan Minaj, that's
Hassan
my
Minaj.
motherfucking dude.
he did an episode on political corruption
Yep.
in Brazil.
Here, I'll
where
see if I can look it up real quick.
He talked about
Corruption.
how the Amazon forest is being cleared to make room for agricultural cattle fucking
wow.
operations.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Oh,
well,
and the
that's-
palm trees too.
I've actually I was listening to. I forgot who I was listening to. We were having a conversation is that the world is just too overcrowded now. It's just too many mouths to feed. You know what I mean? So we got to make more room.
There's
for
a lot.
consumption.
There's a lot of. I mean, we're not in any shortage of land, but we definitely
that's
have we have a lot of people in certain regions just living
That's
on
what I'm
top
saying.
of one another.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Gotta spread it out.
Yeah. Okay, so Ryan's got the screen on. Yeah, that's the show Patriot Act with Hassan Minaj on Netflix. You need to watch that shit.
Check it out.
He's talking about stuff you probably
look
don't
at
know
it.
about.
Get your mind right.
And
You need to learn.
Well, forever and a day, dude. When I first moved up to Austin, I was just listening to like politics more than I've ever been involved with, and just as background noise. But I like listening to people's different like perspectives. You know what I mean?
it may come with the territory living in Austin.
Yeah,
I mean, you just.
Did you watch Drug Pricing?
Did I watch Drug Pricing? I think I've watched all of them.
I need to check that out. That sounds
Yeah,
really,
I'm definitely
sounds
gonna
really
check it out
interesting.
when I get home.
Hey, if you guys don't mind, I want to shout out my boy Felipe.
All right.
Oh, he just.
Oh,
came
you do?
in.
Oh, okay. Yo,
Just
Felipe
came in.
Lopez, what's up? What's up? We just shouted
What's
out
up?
Pillager. I know he's been working, full time over there at with Get Real Productions, Get Real Promotions. I always mess that up. I'm so sorry, but Get Real Promotions. Felipe, you've been doing so much work. We're actually gonna play a show with you, at your venue at 523 pretty soon with Wits In July. Sorry, shameless plug. July 16th, but
Don't be sorry.
But
Don't
more
ever
so,
be sorry.
Shameless on this, bro.
more
We're
so
talking music.
But more so, Get Real Promotions. You just been killing it, putting on good shows and
Is
stuff.
it promotions or productions?
Tell me, Felipe. Tell me. I'm sorry.
Felipe, is it productions
I
or
think it's
promotions?
promotions.
It's like
promotions.
Promotions.
it's like plugging in a USB. It goes one way, then it goes the other, then it goes back the other, and then you're good.
Oh, dude, somebody had said that. I was like, there's never a chance where you're gonna put the USB in perfect.
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 shot. The
All right, so
math is on your side.
let's cut to a music break, and I'm gonna let these guys pick some songs. Do you have
need the
devices with aux cords and shit?
Yeah. Well, I need a dongle.
We got
iPhone?
Man, we got the dongle.
iPhone?
We got the dongle. This
Who
one.
wants to go
okay.
first?
Shout out Snake Boy.
Well, I can't
well.
use my phone because it's the fucking camera.
Oh, is that the iPhone thing? Yeah, I got the.
Look at Chris.
I got a caveman
We
phone. I'm
have
sorry.
this figured out. We have solutions, Ryan. We got the dongle. We got the aux cord.
Good
You're
deal.
just gonna have to be on the fader to make sure that it's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say because your phone is hooked up through Bluetooth. What is hooked up on the phone thing itself? Are we actually hooking up a phone?
That's him.
Okay.
That's
Then
it.
what's on this USB? What's the fucking USB thing going on here?
Let's figure that out when we're not.
All right. Well, let's
livecasting.
kill that one.
How many songs do I get?
No, don't kill that because that might be.
Oh
the,
God, yeah.
That
I
might be
just
the
I just
audio
trashed
cue.
the episode.
All right,
Pressing
everyone.
buttons.
Just log out now.
It's on you. What are we doing?
Just
Music
leave.
break?
Yeah,
How
what
many
are we
songs
playing?
do I get?
All right.
You get one,
Damn it.
and then John gets one.
No, I just lost the video.
I want two.
What?
Did the video? Oh, it said I don't know. Can I play?
I'll tell you
Don't
what.
listen to him.
We'll play.
Sorry.
We'll play one. From
Is it
you.
dead?
No, it's good.
We'll
Okay.
play one from John, and then we'll think about giving you another one. How about that?
All right, cool.
We're taking a
Okay.
little break.
I don't
No,
know.
no, no,
Every
no, no.
time I come on this show, we're like, "Oh yeah, we did do an hour," and then like 2.5 hours later, we're like, so I might have enough time for another
Oh,
song.
I got you.
Richard in the comments said the guy who invented USB, when he died, they lowered his coffin, but then had to pull it back up, flip it around, and put it back in the right
Gotta
way.
hit a second. Gotta hit a.
Aza Gillen, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your
Oh,
last
Ace?
name,
Azagian?
says, "Hey guys,
Hey, Ace.
setup's looking." Cole
What's up,
says
Cole?
the setup's looking real nice.
I have to say, you guys have come up.
Thanks, man.
Come up
Yeah.
and.
I'm
Okay,
upset
I mean,
with the
never
camera.
that the
Before we-
setup was ever really like bad by any means.
No, it
but
was. You can say
now
that.
It's,
You can
no,
say it was trash.
I'm being completely honest.
I
And
wanna
then now
say-
it's just
I wanna
look at
say,
this shit, y'all.
if-
Look, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna take a second
You
to
just spit up.
plug. Yeah, there goes Ryan. I'm gonna take a second to plug our SoundCloud feed, and you can find it SoundCloud.com. Austin TX Metal. Now we have an episode, and I don't know the number offhand, but it's an episode with Barry the Rod that we did years ago, and we recorded it up here. And it was, I didn't have this little wall and door
Yeah.
in place.
It was like a 6-foot merch table, bunch of mics
we had
that
the
we used
plastic
to
table.
draw on that bitch.
And I was, I had a girlfriend at the time who spent a lot of time over here, and we kind of let her on the podcast. She wanted to feel
Because
included.
she was there.
That episode is a hilarious snapshot in time,
It is wonderful.
and
I would say though that if we were to do a full band podcast again with my same band, Dean would definitely talk just as much as he
Yeah.
did in that one,
Which is very
and
little.
Brandon would draw just as many hot dogs as he did in that one, and then it would probably be me, Jeremy, and Ramey talking mostly.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about it right now, and the way the room was set up, I was sitting about where John is sitting, and we didn't have this wall here, and it was just kind of fucking crazy. Like, we used to just get drunk and scream into the microphones back in the day.
You were slightly drunk that night.
I was slightly drunk, and we started with a big bag of frosted, or like an assorted variety of cookies from HEB.
What?
We were passing them around the table. Everyone's eating them, and then we ran out of them. And then someone grabbed a dog biscuit and dared me to
Eat it.
Of course, that's
That sounds
the
awesome.
thumbnail you use.
Someone grabbed a dog biscuit and dared me to eat it, and my girlfriend was trying to stop me from eating it, and I'm like, get the fuck off, man.
Yeah. No. You
26.
definitely have to stop the girlfriend from stopping you eating a dog biscuit.
I bit into the dog biscuit.
But first of all, this is one of the dog biscuits that straight up looked like a cookie.
Oh.
Like it looked like
I mean,
a.
then you can't blame him.
Okay,
I think it started as like we tried to trick him, but he was like, "I know that's a dog biscuit, but I'm drunk enough to not care, and I'm gonna eat it."
Yeah.
I just thought it would be funny, and in the name of science, I wanted to see what kind of sound it would make in the microphone.
Science is very important, y'all.
But even more funny, there
believe in
were so
science.
many things that happened on the episode, like Ryan. Ryan's female friend from work, her fiance called his phone,
Yeah.
and wanted to ask him why he was calling his fiance. Is there any reason in particular you're calling my fiance at 2 a.m.? But what was funny is he ran downstairs, his phone was ringing, and you're talking about swipe it.
Yeah, I was like, answer that shit.
And yeah, so okay, if you're interested in that kind of shit, go check out our SoundCloud. You can find that episode. Which one is it that
26. I just scrolled.
26?
I basically just did a.
Do you have a charger?
Hell.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
a K-Man
We got
phone?
you. All right, so we're gonna go to the music break, and CJ's gonna play the first song. What are we?
All right,
what are
I'm
we gonna
playing
hear?
this song. It's Within Destruction. We're playing with Within Destruction a week from today.
Are
at
they from
Come and
Dallas?
Take
Is
It
this a Type
Live.
C?
They're from
No,
Dallas?
they are from another country.
From another country. Okay. Fair enough.
They're from Europe somewhere. But this is Within Destruction. We're playing with them next Sunday. Come see Bury the Rod.
Bury the rod.
Do it.
Okay.
Kill them mics.
Kill the mic. Kill the mic.
Shut Conflicted, spiraling, madness out of control. There is no hope in this grip I hold. Rumors is built around my home. Darkness is filled my windows, consuming all that I know. Reckless we may close, locked up and alone. Pursuing this continues to grow and grow.
My mic on. Switch the
Turn our mics
camera.
on.
Hey, welcome back. Episode 82 of the Austin, Texas Metal Podcast with John of Snake Father. Oh, we still got music going. Hold on. That's my fault. That's my fault. And CJ of Chernobyl the Secret and Bury the Rod.
What's up?
I wanted to talk real quick about. So you and I had a pretty funny, a little funny conversation, I guess. I was over at your house and we were chilling on the couch watching some Hulu, and this Wayfair commercial came on.
Oh yeah.
Wayfair,
I was trying to remember where this was going.
And
Could have gone different ways.
yeah. So
At my house.
CJ made a comment
on the couch
about the music that comes on these Wayfair commercials, and it's just it's kind of whack. It's kind of comical.
All of the above.
Anyway, so there's
Crazy
this,
guys.
and if you haven't seen, Wayfair is in the news today because apparently they got sourced by these companies that are building detention facilities for the ICE detainees. They're purchasing they did purchase a lot of stuff from Wayfair, and apparently a lot of the employees held a walkout because of uproar over that. But
Really?
I didn't want to get into that. I actually tried to talk about this the other day, and I'm glad that we waited until you're here. But it was a commercial about how kind of funny and whack the music is for the Wayfair commercials, but then it turned
Right.
into a conversation about just how
No, didn't we watch a commercial?
America
Last
just
week?
loves all this middle of the road bullshit.
Oh, your
no.
stand just broke.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Shoot.
That was intense.
I don't know what happened. I'm loud now. Hold on. So the Wayfair commercial, and I had to pull this up to show him because one Wayfair commercial played on Hulu, and he's like, "Yeah, these Wayfair commercials." I checked this one out. So
There's a lot of them.
let me get the aux cord. Yeah.
It's right there.
So the song, I guess, is called "Done Is Fun." And it's the Wayfair 2017 commercial. There might be an ad in front of it. No.
Nope.
Just what I need. It's the feeling of done and done. It's so much fun. Easy as a click, and done comes quick. It can even look
God, I
great.
feel
It's
uplifted.
one and done, baby.
get a deal done. My fancy looks fun. Just kick back, relax,
Oh,
wait
you just
till
dab-
you're
you
done.
dab.
You know the feeling, yeah, that's the one. It's the feeling of done and done. It's so much.
Bring them the feeling. at
Wow.
Fortnite
Fortnite.com.
dance to that.
Hey man, let's hit him with a metal cover.
This is the I guess this is the point I wanted to make about that because number one, I wonder because that guy he kind of has a little hip hop feel to him. Like how much of his street cred did he have to give up?
Oh.
It's one and done, baby.
No man, no. What if?
I mean, the chick
what
in
if
your pocket
he-
doesn't
Bro,
feel
he works at
bad.
the Wayfarer building, dude. He's not even on the streets.
Right.
It's like you go from like it's like when Aaron Neville did the song for the cotton the touch the feel cotton fabric of my life. Like
Holy shit.
so but we had a lot of fun reading some of the comments.
Oh God, I forgot.
The
This is all
comments.
coming back to me now.
Okay, so
spent
here's
a good while looking
here's
at
a,
these
here's a
comments.
comment from Josette Chandler. These are just the YouTube comments. A year ago, make a full version, please. This song makes me happy.
Oh my god.
They go on, bro.
Kiki
They keep
K,
going.
darling. I don't know who sings this, but it's a catchy tune. Love his voice.
Oh my
I love
goodness.
this guy's voice. Me and my little niece love this commercial. Yeah, that's the one. Love this melody. Best Wayfair song. Like,
People legitimately are gonna want
I
these
love
tracks on
this.
Spotify.
oh my god, it's Wayfarer.
hey,
Can I get that
Kendall-
Wayfair
Kendall
2017?
Patel 10 months ago commented, "This song does something to my soul."
Whoa.
Dot.
Whoa, censored.
Whoa.
ATX Metal Podcast.
I mean,
That is sexual.
yeah. So anyway,
I don't want to think about it anymore.
Wayfair, you just what I need. Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh baby, I'm done.
One and done, baby. Like he's done, baby. Like he's putting that much street on
Yo,
it.
check
One and
it
done,
out.
baby.
Hey, what if
Shop at Wayfair, dog.
what if he thought that by doing the Wayfair commercial, like where you think that he's having to get rid of some street cred to actually
He just got some
do
fresh
it,
new
he actually
Jordans,
just
bitch.
got
Dog,
some
you
street
did
cred.
that.
He's like, bro,
New
I'm on that
chain.
Wayfair.
Bro, I'm on Wayfair.
Think of how many single moms he's smashing right now because of that fucking commercial.
Do you
I like
really
to hear your
think?
voice.
Do you think?
I mean, I
easily-
would-
He
easily-
walks into a club. He's like, "Hey, girl, you heard this Wayfair commercial?"
Yes.
He doesn't know. He was probably at a Target. It's probably
Probably
where
a
it
Target?
was. Yeah, it was
A
Target
Target.
for sure. Just be like, oh my gosh,
You're the
that
Wayfair
you?
guy?
is that you?
See,
Oh
now
my good golly
here's the
gee.
trick. Here's the trick, right? All right, so this is obvious. Now that's a video, right?
Yeah.
That's a video.
Okay. So for those of you that just hear it audibly, just go check out, I guess, what is it, Wayfair?
The Wayfair it's on YouTube.
Just search that on
Wayfair
YouTube.
commercial.
Yeah,
the
and just
song
look-
is
and
called
It's a list.
"Done
bro.
is
Look for
Fun."
Wayfair done.
Done is fun.
Done is fun.
But I'm just saying, he's probably had a +1 from the Wayfair
Wait,
commercial.
can you pull that up? Let's see how many views that has.
I want to. Hey,
Actually, I can do
Richard, if you're still listening, I know he said he had to go drop the kids off. He may not be listening anymore. Hold on, we might have lost our official remote.
Damn it,
assistant.
Richard!
I want to know who the singer is behind the Wayfair track "Done is Fun."
Yeah.
Like, see if you can find his name. Damn this. Hold on. How do I do this? How am I doing this?
583,000 views.
Wait,
I mean, yeah, that's
wait, what'd you say? I just looked it up.
583,000.
Well, what's worse about that is the one below it, because I just searched Wayfair Done is Fun. We got 583 on the first video, 456K the one before that.
what's the one before that? What's it called?
What do you mean?
You said there's one that's got more views.
Yeah, it's just the commercial. Oh, one's extended version, one's just the normal.
There's an extended version. Okay, I'm not gonna.
One
put,
is a minute, one is 31 seconds.
okay. We're not gonna put everyone through that.
I
No.
mean, why? I mean, it's our fucking show, bro.
What are the other? Play one of the other Wayfair commercial songs.
Play the one that's an hour.
Well, here, I'll just search Wayfair. and we'll see what the top is.
Oh, so I wanted to.
Oh, it comes to the Wayfair
I wanted to
employees walk out. That's the first thing.
It goes to Wayfair employees walk out.
Yeah, that's the first one.
I wanted to recap the music break. So we played Within Destruction, Self Hatred, and we played Enterprise Earth, Ashamed to Be Human.
A lot of self-hatred going on.
Yeah, no kidding. Spiritbox, The Beauty of Suffering, and a new track from Deadmouth with our boy Matt Foreman. That just hit YouTube like an hour ago, and I was.
What's that one called?
It was called "Help Me" by Deadmouth.
There's a lot of internal suffering going on right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's a
That's
thing.
what happens
prevalent.
to us metal musicians.
Yeah, I'd say those Venn diagrams overlap rather. Yeah. Anyway, Ryan, what are you doing over there?
I'm looking up the.
He's tinkering.
He's looking. Ryan is trying to look up who sang the Wayfair song "Done Is Fun." What is it?
Got there, bro.
Wayfair has everything.
Here, let me give you the. Just take the cord. Yeah, we have the power.
He was doing the
All right,
caveman way.
so this is a Wayfair 2016 commercial, and it is called "Drop
Extended
the
music
Mic."
break.
It's called "Drop the Mic." All right.
Wow. Wayfair has everything.
Drop the mic. Everything I need? I'm done. Drop the mic.
Everything I need, everything I like.
Drop the mic.
Everything home, all in one place. So get it done. Visit wayfair.com today.
All right, so here's what's funny about that to me. Just a couple things. So being a musician
Dad rock.
isn't if you take a career path of a musician, you're not necessarily in a band or on tour. Some people they carve out a living as musicians, just recording songs like that for
Jingles.
commercials.
Yep.
And one of my friends actually, he used to actually record and edit audio for Disney, and he would play drums
not a
behind
bad
a lot of the modern Mickey Mouse cartoons that you see on Disney Channel. And he would edit audio for commercials, like mix jingles and stuff. But there are people who
That makes me think of Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where he does all the background music for like an NCIS type show. So it's just like it's like ominous tones and shit. There's a guy that was on the keyboard and was like
so-
like fucking made these ominous tones for those TV shows.
so a career in being a musician isn't necessarily
Just being in a band.
being
and stuff,
famous.
yeah.
It's
Those are
You know,
paychecks, brother.
It's
behind
making
the scenes.
jingles. You got to think about it. You turn on some of the most generic music I've ever heard on a TV show is on these these shows about working on cars and stuff
Oh my
on
god,
Speed
Some just,
Network
like,
or whatever.
bro! Velocity
Dude,
channel.
what's that
But-
like technical college with like that music was so insane.
UTI.
Yeah, UTI.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah, just
come now into an exciting career. Learn a trade that you've
someone recorded that track.
You know the guy was like, you know what? I'm gonna go all in.
I'm going all in, brother. Hey, you think that was shreddy enough, brother?
Here's the thing: like there are people. There's this cottage.
Add a little more shred to that.
I could never be in a band, but this is my chest.
He's like 38. His wife
you gotta think.
made him give it up because they had a kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Oh god damn it.
No one's looking.
Putting some
No one's
heavy gauge
looking.
strings on the Squire, and we're getting
Hold
to
on.
fucking work, brother.
Dude,
So
well, that's
check it out. Check it out. Like there are people in their bedrooms recording these songs. Somebody recorded that song and sold it to Speed Vision or whatever. Like so there is this thriving, or if it's not thriving, at least like you're getting this music from somewhere. Like these people are just making these songs and selling them.
If I may say, the video game Doom, they had a 9-string guitar like on that track with like MIDI drums and stuff and like all this crazy stuff. Like, dude, it's the guy. His name is Mick Gordon, but he makes all the video game music for Wolfenstein and the newest Doom.
Ooh.
But like it's like, dude, it's like gent, but deathcore.
What song or
Dude,
what video
it's
game?
on Spotify.
Well, while we're on that topic, it's actually pretty crazy because I actually applied to try
Yeah.
to be a part of it,
Same.
but they did a thing a while back for
Doom
a
chorus.
Doom game that's coming out. They wanted to make a symphony of aggressive singers.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they like just put out an open fucking like what would you call it? Just application, and they
Yeah.
only picked a handful of people.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing was they recorded it here in Austin. That's
Yeah.
why I was
Oh.
like, I gotta
Yeah.
edge over
Oh,
because
yeah.
part of it would be traveling there. So I was like, sick,
Easy.
maybe. But whatever. But it was still that's really
Yeah.
a fucking sick idea,
Yeah.
and look forward to trying to hear what that sounds like because I actually knew at least 2 of the vocalists that ended up being on that.
That's sick, man.
So.
Who got it?
The band Apotheca from Houston.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure she went out for that, and there's another female vocalist that I'm familiar with from a band called The Cursed Creator.
Sick.
That was on
Interesting.
it as well. I wasn't familiar with any of the males, but
Yeah.
I was familiar with them. That's super,
Bro, the
super sick.
expression on your face when you said, "I wasn't familiar with any of the names."
No, I did the names.
Yeah.
There was
I get where your brain's going, but
Yeah, dude, that's so sick,
But
dude.
it's
It's
fucking-
amazing.
It's really a cool idea. Never even kind
Dude,
of.
I jam his soundtrack at the gym, dude, because it's
Yeah.
like, dude, listen, dude, it's Mick Gordon on Spotify. He's got some. There's a song called "Rip and Tear," and it's
Pod
like,
Farm.
that's sick.
Pod Farm.
Yeah, dude. Especially when you're killing monsters.
Pod
Shout
Farm.
out Apotheca. They just released a new album and they are sick as fuck. So check it out if you haven't.
Speaking of the gym, Sir John.
Hold on, before you go there,
Oh,
I
God.
wanted
Take
to
your shirt
say
off right now.
It's
Dude,
it's relevant to what
I
we were just
gotta
talking
get a
about.
pump. I'm sorry. I can't.
Misha Mansour played on a video game soundtrack.
Yes.
Deus Ex
And Halo.
and Halo.
Are you a Halo fan or
Bro,
a Misha
Halo-
Mansour fan?
Both.
I think from earlier conversations we got that he's a Halo
All
fan.
3.
Hey, you know what we should do? When I was at Walmart gathering the items. If you haven't noticed, we now have blackout curtains. This was my original idea. What you see right now is what I saw in my head.
Bro, you need the sample of the chimes.
and it
What
came.
are we looking at?
Hey!
Dude, that was clean.
Oh,
We
sorry.
can't even see what it looks like because you got the damn thing.
Oh,
You got the
here. I'll
soundboard.
okay.
Oh, he's
Ready?
got the fucking
Now,
mouse right
if
there.
we
Ready?
if we could just figure out the multi-camera thing without messing up the microphones.
Like, I want to be able to look in the camera right there and be like, hey.
No, yeah, and that's what we're aiming. That's what
Yeah.
that's the
That'd be
next
sick.
move.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Now that we have, because those are also temperature and temperature controlled curtains. On the inside, it is a thermal layer.
What? That must have been a pretty penny.
$10, Walmart.
What?
Walmart.
I know.
Hey, what a time to be
I know.
alive, right?
Hey, Walmart. Hey, you know,
You can buy anything
Let's
from
not
fucking
open that
Walmart.
No,
Oh, we'll open it.
but let's get back to the
We'll
gym.
open it.
You, do
because you look beefy.
bro? Do you lift with virtue?
Check out these pythons. Yes, actually, Christian
McGahan?
Dude, I don't want to fuck that shit up, dude.
He
I'm so
already
sorry.
did.
Oh shit. Just kidding. No, Christian is a beast and he's an awesome dude. Honestly, probably one of the guys that
You can
probably
No
You
homo?
can-
Is that what you're
You
about
can,
to say?
you can bro out a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna bro
We're all
out because
bros,
I
there's
got a
nothing wrong with
bromance on Christian. He actually met my mom the other day, and I'm just all weird. No, so we're at, no. Check it out.
That took a weird turn.
Can y'all edit this crap out? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, no.
It's on the
they
internet.
Saw it,
No,
but
I'm just
we'll
kidding.
edit it.
Tech-
No, I'm just
Technically-
kidding. Yo, Christian of Virtue, if you're listening, you the man.
You the man.
So like, nah, dude. I was kind of like falling off a little bit, and then I was like, man, I need to hit him up because he's been working with people and he does training. So just to get me on a basic training regimen, he's really helped me out like wonders and stuff. And I just look up to him. It's funny though, because like I always get this weird like when worlds like collide vibe because our band's all about like darkness and just in your most like hateful area that you can be in, and then he's all positivity, let's be strong solidarity, you know, and like, and it's so cool because we get this like this yin and yang vibe, dude. Every time we chill, every time we link up, it's like, you know, we go out for lunch, dude. And,
I maybe I would have put that together down the road, but it does make sense because I mean, not saying that you personally don't emit, you know, positivity and whatnot.
I got a special message for that, like what we stand for later on.
Yeah,
you know.
but yeah, I think that he really is like proof in the pudding kind of thing.
Because of strength. And
like because you can see where he went, you know, physically and personally.
Absolutely.
And you know, I'd known him since he was in the band Beyonder. That's when I met him, and he was actually, when I met him in Beyonder, he wasn't at his heaviest. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had you on mute.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Muted again.
I knew I was trying to talk earlier.
We got a dictator over here. I'm sorry.
I have the button. But no, dude, Christian crushes it. Like I was just following him on IG.
Yeah.
What is he? Life coach?
Hey,
Ex-life coach?
Ex-life coach.
I was looking at a picture of him performing with Beyonder, and I said, man, Christian doesn't skip leg day. And
Yeah.
because
He's got giant, massive.
So that was you know, that
Calf
was,
game
that I know.
on
I'm just
fleek.
I mean, no, but
Well, he wears shorts every show, dude. So.
Yeah, he does.
like he had the
monster.
quads
Hey, man,
just
show 'em
popping
off.
out,
I
like
know,
just
dude. Flaunt 'em if you got 'em.
obscene
Hey,
veins.
Shout out to so as far as like you know, obscene like quad and leg pics.
Sure.
Whew. My buddy Scrat, he's getting married to this lovely lady named Bethany. Both of them are personal trainers. They got
Nice.
their certifications and everything. So like that's really cool.
Yeah.
You can set your own schedule. I mean, set your own price. I mean, eventually once you break out into your own. But that girl has got thighs, quads. I'm talking. I mean, she's lovely all around.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks like she's smuggling watermelons in her thighs. It's nuts, but in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I see. Like, I actually a couple years back, I was gearing up for a bodybuilding competition, and
Like work? Okay, for everybody. We also here's your
Let
pro
him
tip
tell
for
the
today.
story.
I have
Gearing
some.
up.
I have
Hey,
some.
being healthy is good.
Yeah, like it's great. So back when I was in Corpus, I got down to like 8% body fat. I was 225 pounds. But
Yes, congratulations. I eat so much ice cream.
Kill it.
like, but man, it's a lifestyle change because every day, dude, you would hit the gym. It was 6 meals a day. I was just losing my mind. Kind
Cod.
of.
It's almost
You
like
cod?
it's
Yeah.
another job, basically.
It's another job. It was
You have
just
to
a
commit
nonstop
to that shit.
And I loved it, man. It really did wonders for me. But there was just certain things that just got in the way. You know what I mean? But I like it now because you know you don't have to be so hardcore. You can set your own like pace, you know what I mean, and just live healthily. You don't have to just go crazy. But you know, for anybody in that fitness, you know, just try not to lose your mind. Like and that's gonna happen, but try not to lose who you are. You know what I mean?
Fair
It's
enough.
crazy.
Fair
you know what I mean?
enough.
So like meeting Christian, he's actually trying to like he's still changing my mental mechanics on how to just eat flexible, because sometimes I don't feel like I'm doing good if I don't eat pure, strict, boring food. And he's like, no, man, just watch your calorie intake. I'm like, that's just a crazy concept. He's like, no, dude, just watch your calorie intake.
Oh, I don't have to have 13,000 calories today.
I know, dude. Because
All right.
Broccoli,
it, yeah.
brown rice, and some
Bro,
chicken.
So I joke about this with my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
Hey, can we get that on a sample board,
You guys
please?
need to update that board.
Yeah.
ASAP.
We'll get that for you.
But
That
she
one
works
better be in
out.
there.
She's you know, I'm 35. I'll be 36 this year. She's 37. So we're actually closer to 40 than
Wow.
we are 30.
There you go.
So you know, I'm getting a little older. I'm getting a little weaker
Nah, man, you're 21.
on the inside. but no. So when I met her, in the gym. We actually met in the gym.
Sure.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. If anybody ever wants to see the picture, I got it. I'll send it to you. I was yoked as fuck.
I want to see it right
You want to
now.
see it right? Well, my phone is
Well,
the.
Nope.
it's the.
Pull it up-
I
pull
wanna
it up
see
on the
today.
internet.
It's no. That's what I'm
it's
saying.
in
It's
his
not
phone.
on there.
It's in that camera roll.
It's in
way,
that
way,
camera.
I
way,
want to
way
put it
down.
on the screen. I want to
Can I
put
see your?
it. I
Can I
want to
see
put
your
it on
calendar
the
spread?
screen.
Can I see your
You know,
calendar spread, dude?
okay. I will.
You
I'll tell you
better
what.
have been wearing like a Gold's Gym
Speedo,
fucking
dude.
cut off, just like
No, there's no
barely-
shirt. There's no shirt.
Oh,
A stringer.
It's actually a back shot. So, and then I'll have to dig around and find the front one.
Whoa.
But
Hold on.
Whoa,
I'm gonna
things
take
just
a
got
pic.
interesting.
I'm gonna take a little look here through the photos
little
that are
look-see?
embedded in our iPhone chat, just to see. There's a chance that you've sent me this picture.
That's
We're gonna get to the bottom of it. I don't give a fuck who's at the top.
You can just go, you go hit that. You're like, okay, here's all the pictures we've sent each other. Jesus Christ.
like
Yeah.
72. Really?
Me, dick pic.
Yeah.
What?
Dick pic. Yeah.
Dick pic. But no, man. I am gonna go to. There's this other place called it's off Heroes Way, up in Leander. It's a local gym. And it's purpose built. Like it is there to just get shit done.
Yeah.
Like there's no fucking around. There's no holy Christ, that's you?
Yeah, I was just
Are you kidding me?
And
I would have sex with you.
Nah, dude.
Yes.
But it's 2019.
Ryan.
Try anything. So.
Look at him.
Jesus Christ.
Look at him.
Looking like the fucking
He's a
mountain.
beast.
I was trying,
He's
man.
Had like a
Damn.
foot of height, and he's the
Hey,
fucking
it's
mountain.
where
We're not doing any justice not putting
Yeah.
that picture on the screen. How do we get it there?
So, yeah.
How do we get it?
I don't
His
know.
permission.
But oh yeah, I mean whatever.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, I don't care.
It's on the internet.
Just and then the last thing, the bodybuilding thing. I was trying to get into that.
Girl, look at you.
As I'm looking through it, here's some. This is some.
Oh
gay
my
shit.
God.
What is that, bro?
Okay, so
All right.
I have that one.
I was
I said that one too.
but I was arguing with one of Ryan's family members on Facebook, and just to fucking make him uncomfortable, I took a picture. I took this
Yeah.
picture from the internet. I scribbled over
Was that the internet or was it the screenshot?
No, it wasn't a screenshot, but I scribbled over the penetration.
Sure.
Just so I
the
could
best
post it on Facebook. Ryan messaged me and said, "Hey man, that's too far."
That's too far.
No, but no, like his
Drunkle Mark, man.
not to put your family on blast.
That's okay.
I'm still looking to see if you have sent me that picture. I've seen the picture,
Yeah, the
knows
one of
the
my back.
picture.
Yeah.
one of your back. Anyway, so we'll
shredded.
just take your word for it. You were yoked.
We have John.
You met your
John
wife.
Claude
Yeah.
Van Damme.
So
Met
my
your wife in the
wife. So I met my wife.
Yeah, you met your wife in the gym
I feel
when he was yoked.
when he
feel-
was yoked.
I feel like we're getting a little sloppy.
No, but I'm
missing the
I'm
mark
reeling
right
this
now.
back in. You were telling the story about meeting your wife.
My wife. No, met her in the gym, but but to your point that you were saying is that it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And the one thing that one of the things that's been, I guess, scientifically proven is that if you can get into a routine in multiple areas of your life, then your life will obviously it'll just elevate.
And that's what I did because it builds on your life. I was in a downward spiral in my life before I got into the gym. Like
Oh,
just-
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just was partying every night. I was almost hitting 300 pounds.
It's a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
A lot of
and
carbs.
then I wasn't sleeping right.
gluten-free beer.
It was crazy, man. Well, I actually had a roommate that worked at a beer company, and he was bringing beer. I was like, all right, dude. And I was like,
Fucking killer.
and I had to work at like 7 in the morning. I'd go to sleep at 6. Or yeah, dude.
You're like, I'm just gonna take a nap.
I was not living right, man. And things got, had a peak, and I was like, all right, I got to change that. Or a low part, or hit rock bottom.
So at that time, were you doing anything musically? Have you how long have you?
Yeah, so I've been in music, I want to say, since I was 13. But it started out with
How old are you now?
13. I'm just kidding. About to be 27 July 18th. So
I'm like 13 on
I'm
the
like,
inside.
I'm trying to hang on to my youth right now. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm 26 right now. But yeah, man, it's just all my life. I started out playing music. It was always funny because I asked for one of those Bop It guitars. It was a cute guitar or something.
No, I know.
Yeah. Oh shit. And
I'm 35.
my grandma, she actually bought me an acoustic guitar. I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't play acoustic.
Like, bro, with this goddamn Charlie Sheen shit. Let's go.
Dude, yeah. So
That's what
after
they call a
that,
grandpa
Don't ask me why.
yeah.
Charlie
Grandpa
Charlie
guitar.
Sheen.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want this, but I learned from that, and then I started playing bass. I slapped on the bass. Yeah,
Slap it up ass, man.
Yeah, I started playing bass, and in a punk band, I had a mohawk about like, the length of.
I
both
could
my
see you with a
hands.
hawk.
Yeah, dude, and down in Corpus, we were playing like we're punks, we're drugs, and we don't give a fuck. Nah, we're punk. But I learned like that. Yeah. So then after that, I got into metal, and then a lot of my punk friends kind of just died off. They're like, "Oh, dude, you're one of those legs that like all the mosh pit
Could we say that they were punks?
slam dancing.
We don't even care about it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care about it.
Yeah, and then after that, man, it just went on from there. I just found like my first deathcore band back in high school. We're called Makeshift Murder, and I played bass, but I didn't know what I was doing for the first practice, so I just played the open string, and then I went like that on stage, and they were like, "Dude, you're so cool for doing that, dude! Like, what's that hand thing you do?" And I was like,
What's that hand thing? Dude?
"Get it!" But I would do that, and I got recognition for doing a hand thing, and I was like, "You guys like that?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude."
Fuck yes, dude.
But I would get real low, do the crabcore shit. We had two vocalists. One was all, he did inhales actually. Yeah, dude. But it was cool,
Hell
man.
yes.
And then after that, I saw what he was doing. I was like, and then I was like, man, I want to be a vocalist. And then I tried, and I was
'Cause
like,
that's
red
where
in the
the-
face. I was like, and then the guy was like, let's check it out. And I was like, but yeah, dude. After that, it like propelled me because my last band in Corpus, one guy was like, bro, you can't do lows, dog. Like, you can't do lows. And I
I
was like,
love it. Yeah, can I just say, hey,
Dude, but that's what
I love
propelled me.
John. I've never really had a really personal interaction with this guy.
Oh, I'll talk, dude.
I am fucking loving this guy.
Yeah, dude.
We're
Damn.
we're learning of the inner workings.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no, it's just
Well-
great. But it's just like your mannerisms and
Yeah.
the things you say and like
Yeah.
how you say them, and it's just like this is the shit that I love doing. I would have never known who the fuck you are if I didn't do this for a hobby.
I appreciate
Seriously,
you, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, this
I'd
is
probably come to a show and be like, "Damn, Snake Father was sick," and
Yeah.
then
That
leave.
guy's really buff
then-
and scary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here. Do you see Aurelia's eyes? That's
Yeah.
scary, dude.
But now, one day
Yeah.
when you guys are famous
Ah.
and we're still here,
Yeah.
and
Still up here recording.
No, man, we're taking you with us.
yeah, no,
Yeah, bro,
but
you guys are getting a mansion.
But like
Buy Ferrari.
I love the fact that I can get to say like I got to hang out and drink beer with Bury the Rod / Chernobyl the Secret / Snake Father / all the bands and people that have sat on this
Absolutely.
couch.
Hey,
You know?
in the
Yeah.
comment section, Zorbo Hey.
Which we will be calling.
I hope that I'm
I think it's like
pronouncing that right.
Zaborji.
He says kids Yamaha keyboards from the late '80s and low open tunings is where it's at.
Hey.
Shout out to Yamaha though.
Absolutely.
God,
Hey,
Yamaha
right here-
makes
no.
some fantastic.
Hey, I'm more of a
Goddamn
Casio
shit.
fan, but I'll
Nah,
get with
son.
the Yamaha.
I just bought that surround sound that fucking
Yeah.
murders at my house.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, and
And I was playing Snake Father this morning.
Dude.
so I have
Kid come down and she was like, "What are you doing, Daddy?"
Slow there, Daddy.
Preparing.
I have a Yamaha home theater. I've had two of them, and then you just
got
bought
one.
one.
It was on
And
sale.
I have to
No.
think. I have
Oh.
to think that it came on my recommendation.
Hold on. I will
because-
say, I did not buy one. My
My
wife.
wife.
My
bought
wife.
one. She bought
Hell
one.
yeah.
But the cool thing was, Chris
Keeper.
was with me at Best Buy when we were shopping, and I said, "Look, Ellie, if anyone's gonna know what." Oh, we should shout out Heart Loves.
Oh, no.
Heart Loves.
I don't want to interrupt you.
You're
Well,
good.
I was also.
But I said, if anyone's gonna know, Chris is gonna know.
Oh.
He has a. I believe he is of an engineer status.
I'm a little bit of an audiophile.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And a.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't.
I was gonna say a.
I will fuck.
I was gonna say a
Fuck you
purple
up.
people eater.
No, shut the.
A purple tape eater? Wait,
No,
what?
purple, one-eyed, one-horned,
pipe
flying purple
eater?
people eater.
Wait, what?
Peter the Pecker, Peeper,
Peter Piper.
Closest.
But your daughter and I were playing an epic
Hide and
game
seek.
of hide and seek in
Best
Best
Buy.
Buy. Just
Bro, she got me yesterday,
Yeah.
and what she did was because I should have not educated her on this. I'll educate her on other things, but I shouldn't have filled her in. I said, "So I can see you moving, right?" Because she'll creep around the house,
Yeah.
and then she'll, "Rah!"
Yeah.
and I'll sometimes I'll pretend, like, "Oh no," and then,
got me.
and then she
I-
goes,
I
"Oh,
don't-
I got you."
See, I don't pretend with her. She has to actually get me, but
Oh.
she's smart. Like
Oh,
she'll,
no.
she'll double around behind you. Like
Yeah.
she'll sneak up on you.
Bro,
Like
she got me yesterday out of the shower. So I get out of the shower,
Hell yeah.
and I was like, "Hey," I said, "Parker, can you shut the door?" Because we have the master bedroom door, then the bathroom door, then a bathroom door. was like, shut the door, because she's in there like playing on her Kindle or something. And she's like, okay, Daddy. She runs out. And like, I now fear for my life at my own house because she watches these damn YouTube videos that are called like 3 a.m. or some shit. And I mean, and her mom lets her watch like zombie movies.
What?
And oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, she's gonna scare the shit
Yeah,
out of you.
Crow can vouch.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she picked up on it, and I said, "Hey, can you leave? I need to get dressed." Da, da, da. She's like, "Yeah, Daddy." But then it's almost like she intentionally like did her ninja move. It was like, rah, and I was like, "Look, if I can see you, if I can't see you or hear you, then I don't know where you're at." She was like, "Okay." like yeah, Dad, right. But seriously, I like got dressed. I shut the door. I got dressed.
Yeah.
I opened the door, and as I'm walking out of the door, so my stairs go. So this is a 2-story. So as I open my master bedroom, the stairs are to the left, and then there's like a, I guess like a divider wall,
180.
180 switchback.
Yeah, you got a 180 turn on up your stairs.
Exactly. So then there's like this wall.
That's a recipe.
Exactly. Where the other, like, I guess living area 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was behind that wall. And I fucking did not even think about it.
Did you do that? Did you?
No, yeah. So I'm walking forward because I was going to talk to my wife.
Yeah.
And
My wife. We got to put that on the
we got
board.
to.
That's in there for
and
sure.
So I was going to say something because typically the way we wind down is we just watch some like non-brain usage video of like ridiculousness or something, and just something where you really don't have to have your mind on.
Yeah.
And I was walking towards my wife. I was like, "Hey," like second step out of the door, and she's like, "Rawr!" And I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, you said the F word for sure. You said the F word for sure.
For sure.
Don't repeat that. Don't repeat that.
You're like, fucking shit, goddamn it, fucking.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I've had an effect on your daughter's ninja skill.
Yeah.
Oh no, and she'll tell you straight up. She's like,
From Crowman.
yeah, she'll say, "Uncle Crowman said," and you're like, that's when you're like, oh,
This is
man.
what's gonna
You're
scare
like,
your dad
son
for
of a
sure.
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
That's funny.
He'll be like, "All right, so what you need to do
That's
is when he comes to
amazing.
you from the left, you need to turn pivot and then go after him."
No, but like the way that she was figuring out how to beat me to the end of the aisle and double around behind me, like, you know, like she's
getting it.
She's lethal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She's got a little thinker between those ears.
Oh, and she's her air guitar. She's a lefty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean she's left-handed.
Yeah.
In general,
Okay.
but I just saw her the other day. She was like, I was jamming some Meshuggah. Whenever I was building. I forgot to say this from the very beginning. I'm sorry. This episode
Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I just switch it from time to time so people know who we're talking to.
Okay.
In case then there's anybody new tuning in. Something I learned from YouTube.
We are getting at the time where we're about to have to end, so
Oh yeah, what time is it?
it's almost 5.
Holy
Are you
shit.
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. We didn't start till like 3:30.
Yeah.
That is
started
true.
a little on the later
It's
side.
still a ways.
Anyway, so
All right.
yeah, let's get them last shout outs out. Let's get the save rounds, as they say.
Shout out to Rode Microphones and the Rodecaster Pro. Shout out to RuneScarred. Last night for Skunk Fest 2019 was amazing. I was there for a couple hours. The bands that I did see were just... It's like that. It's like that just old school metal vibe.
Okay.
Chris helped me out. Like, I'm not really good at doing this.
Well, RuneScarred, those guys, Tim, Skunk, they have a sound that's kind of rooted in the old school, like Iron Maiden. And
Right.
even Vin told us he's not really influenced by Iron Maiden as much as he's influenced by bands influenced by Iron Maiden,
Okay.
like Iced Earth, you know.
So Iron Maiden.
I like that.
So Iron Maiden. Yeah.
So Iron Maiden.
And dude, when I was putting that shelf together yesterday, I put on the
oh yeah, kudos for your shelf.
yeah, my shelf looks
Number
good.
3.
I put on Iron Maiden's Rock in Rio DVD. Dude, it's just incredible. Yeah, I mean from the opening, they open with Wicker Man. I mean, you have no clue.
Nope.
You need to just need to put this DVD on and just
Need to get
experience.
Well, no,
son.
I have a Spotify playlist called Crow's History Lessons. So we'll just add it to the Crow History lesson.
Crow history
You need
lesson.
Iron Maiden in your life. I mean, just
Yeah,
you
they're
need to
good.
Everyone
listen.
does.
You need to listen through it and just understand what all they gave,
What it took to get there.
Because I'm like, when you listen to Unearth and you're digging that dual guitar shit that they do, like they got that from Iron Maiden. I mean,
Oh, really? Okay.
galloping.
Yeah, because I dig me
riffs.
some Unearth, man.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah, I know you do.
Oof.
You need to know your history, boy.
Well, that's why you're
Get
here, you
learned.
fuck.
Crow history lesson.
Crow history
Tell you
lessons.
Iron Maiden.
What. Tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
Iron.
Iron
Run to
Maiden.
the fucking hills, bit.
Copper Maiden.
I'm actually reading Bruce Dickinson's autobiography right now.
Nice.
It's
Who's
incredible.
Bruce?
He
He's
is the
the
vocalist
original
of Iron Maiden.
There you go.
He flies
Just in case
planes.
no one knows.
He flies planes. He fences competitively.
He probably,
Fuck, dude, that's
He's
sick.
he's got an incredibly
I used to be in a
interesting.
metal band.
did I hear that music?
I did, but he's got a very interesting life story growing up in England and after
Well-
World War II and all this shit.
Like I was saying, Rune. As far as shout outs, RuneScarred purchased 2 acoustic panels with our logos.
Nice.
So he can do stuff inside his studio. And I talked to him last night at Skunk Fest, and we were going to try to do some like picture-in-picture stuff where he's on Skype, but also it would just be like
In the podcast?
kind of like Chuck and Godless whenever he was in Ireland.
Yeah,
Same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, dude,
pretty
but
cool.
but yeah, man.
Safety.
So I mean, if you
What
want a
else?
panel made, shout out to Odyssey Print Shop. These are made with Guilford of Maine legit acoustic fabric, stuffed with rock salt 2 times, double the layer rock salt insulation.
And double your pleasure.
Double your pleasure. It's $25 to have your image printed, and Come and Take It's was the largest. You can see the frame out there. Like if you
Yeah.
kind of turn that into a square.
Yeah.
Hey, your wife
My wife.
just texted me. Is Ryan there still?
Oh, it's because I turned my phone off. I was airplane mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last episode there was this thing
Just going off.
There was this there was this thing where my phone, or maybe it's with the software, I'm not too sure, but whenever we would switch to another camera, but then switch back to it,
Update or something.
the video would run in double speed while the audio was in
Hey,
real time.
I texted
It's
your wife.
weird.
I said, yes, we're finishing up right now.
Yeah.
All right, so shout outs. Because we got to
Shout out
Shout
RuneScarred,
out to
Skunk
Ryan's
Fest,
wife for being cool.
Ryan's wife.
Ryan's wife.
Man.
wife.
Hey, Ellie, stop by. I don't.
Also,
I doubt she's listening.
She's not listening, but
hell no.
Oh,
Ryan's
okay.
daughter's fucking
This is
adorable.
the last thing she would ever listen to.
Yeah.
Seriously.
She's
not even kidding.
I think she'd be impressed with how the house looks right now.
Oh, she would be.
I put some goddamn effort
Chris
into
is very
it, boy.
excited about the thought of what Ryan's daughter would
Oh.
think of his house. She's
No,
fucking
my wife.
awesome.
His wife.
Oh,
his wife.
Oh, okay.
No, because she comes
Well, I mean,
over
yeah.
because
She
she'll
comes-
come over here and clean and like she'll clean, but she'll shame me at the same time.
That's how,
That's how
it
she
works,
does at
bro.
my house. That's how she does at my house.
Yeah.
You get shamed too?
Well, yeah, my girlfriend just started cleaning my house and
Snake mommy?
Yeah, snake mommy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
God damn, that just sounds sexy.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does.
I know.
Snake mommy.
Well, she's
Snake
like,
mommy.
she's like, you can't just be called Snake Poppy. You have to be Snake Mommy. And I was like, all right.
There it is.
I love you, John.
I like this.
I want to meet Snake
this
Mom.
comment.
She's
from,
cool, dude.
from
She's
Zach
really outgoing.
saying,
Zach who?
Heine.
Okay.
He said, considerably more Lone Stars open on this check-in. Proud of you.
Hey, well, you should have seen the last. You should have seen the last 2 episodes, and the episode we did with JC and the Bearded Cartel.
Yes.
Holy
The whole table was
shit.
covered with Lone
Lone
Stars.
Stars.
If you didn't see it, you'll never see it again because the audio got recorded horribly, and there's
Yeah.
no saving it.
Canceled.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah,
a good
dude,
time.
I have had a lot of fun today. Waking up at 7:00 or 7:30, I was kind of worried because I was like, man, my day's gonna be fucked shit because I'm gonna be tired. But apparently my body got enough rest.
Yeah.
I went. Oh, shout out to Stacy at Oak Haven Massage. I went there today, and I'll tell you what, my range of motion was terrible. Like I pulled a muscle. I slept weird a couple
I need to
nights
go to
ago.
Yeah.
I actually have free 25-minute sessions cards you can take. I will
down.
hook you
I'm
up.
down. Hook me up.
You want one too?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. My
I'm
back
just
is
saying,
trash.
Getting things
Bro,
done.
go
Getting
see
things
Stacy. Like you've got to book her at minimum a couple days in advance. Exactly.
done. I was thinking that too.
Like she's got that. I even walked out today. I was like, God damn, that's a fucking miracle worker right there.
Yeah.
Oof. Because like I had no range of motion to my right, and she was like digging around, and I said, yeah, it's somewhere in there, and she was like, yeah, just da-da-da. And like at this point I was face up, so she basically had my head in her hand, and one of the toughest things that I've ever had to do was to be completely relaxed, just like dead body.
Sure.
And let her move my head and traps into position to where it would cause me pain just to work out, whatever knot or lactic acid buildup or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was one of the weirdest feelings. And I even told her, I said, this is kind of weird. This is hard to let you handle my head like a basketball and just not care what happens. And she was like, but dude, like solid 2 thumbs up. Stacy, Oak Haven Massage. I have free 25-minute gift cards. Holler at me.
I'll be coming.
But you gotta go see Stacy.
Yeah.
Stacy.
Now I will say this: I have never gotten a bad massage there.
Yeah.
I've never walked out like.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Scoff.
All right. So
Chris is like, yeah, fuck your
He's
story.
like, shut up, dude. We gotta
just
cut
keep
off.
going on about the massages.
What if I just got paid $1,000 to say that, Chris?
But
And I needed 10 more seconds, and you just canceled that, so the
Damn.
contract is null and void. Thanks, Chris. I lost $1,000.
Gotta hit one of those sample pads, dude.
Hey, you hit the right one that one time. Yes.
who I want you to introduce. Fuck, you got me fucked up. One of the things we talked about was before we sign off, you're going to preview the next weekend's episode. So what
Is
you
that
got?
July 7th?
That's July 7th. Yeah, I'll tell you who we got. One of them is
Oh, no, sorry.
It's,
I would have fucked it up anyway because it's on my phone,
Yeah.
which is the camera.
well, next Sunday we're gonna have my friend Bobby Hilliard, who's a writer for he writes articles for the Statesman, for Medium magazine.
Nice.
He writes books, and
Fuck
he's a
yeah.
metalhead. So
Need more of those.
you can't be one of the reasons why people write is because they have opinions. So he's gonna come over here and wipe his ass on our brains. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hell yeah.
that'll be fun. So
Can I just ask how? Okay, so how does someone
Wipe that.
achieve a level of they are the what's the Siskel and Ebert, the movie critics, right?
Yeah.
Robert.
Okay,
But the other one.
but I'm just saying,
how do they get to be?
You're
such
just
an,
watching a fucking movie, or you're listening. No, I will
How
say
they get
this
to the point where people give a shit. so
exactly.
much.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
I think you just got to keep doing it.
Consistency.
Yeah, I mean, you
think
got to be
so.
there on the
Probably-
front line. You
probably
got to be doing it.
consistency.
I will.
Like-
I will say that we as the podcast have seen an uptick in activity on our page and
Yeah.
interactions. And
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you very much. Like we're almost at 1,800 likes,
Hit
and I
that
will
like
say,
button.
in the 5 years of being a thing, it's $20 to $40 worth of organic, or not organic, of non-organic publishing.
Sure.
But everything else has been
Yeah. Yeah.
just
No, I
like
feel that.
what's your? Oh, that's what I fucking meant to talk about. Remember, I said, hey, remind me.
Make it quick. We're on that clock now.
I was actually
Fucking
gonna ask you
clock.
if we still had enough time to debut that.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
We're just saying final shout outs.
If we don't,
We're
dude,
gonna
it's all
end the
good.
episode with a few songs.
Snake
Okay,
Papi,
okay.
yes.
I didn't know.
Porque no.
it is
Se mami
a-
sway.
Dude, I sound so like.
It is a
didn't mean
podcast
to
about
sound like that.
music, so we're
Okay.
gonna
Yeah, we're gonna play that
We're gonna play some music.
shit. But no, I was just kind of curious. we'll just finish on this. As far as our overall social media impact, I know that our impressions and reach are growing, and that's because that our fan base is also growing.
Yeah.
With the consistency of every Sunday, I know that we're not 100% on 1 o'clock, and we greatly apologize, and we really suck at that.
We fucked up.
But you know what? I almost think that it creates this allure. It's like, will it be on at 1 o'clock? Will it be on at 2 o'clock?
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's also a little gauge to where like you got people like, hey, where are you guys? You're like, oh shit, people actually care.
Exactly. So we've noticed a little uptick in that as well. People are like,
where's that?
Where's my content?
Yeah, exactly. When we just
Spit it
posted,
out, you
I think one of the first persons was Kat. Kat was like, finally.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. You want to be cared about as an entity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but and I feel that if we are if that's the attitude towards us, then the people that are on the show will ultimately benefit as well.
Well, let's tell them what they have to look forward to from the podcast. As far as like, we're not just going to be doing this. So doing this is kind of a dress rehearsal for being able to live stream shows from Come and Take It.
Yeah.
So
or Dirty Dog or 523.
Oh, dude, you guys need to get out there.
So we're gonna have.
Yeah.
We are going to have the board audio supplying the audio for the feed, and then we're gonna be in the crowd with cameras doing, give you a live.
No, Chris, if you want to get in the crowd with cameras, go for it. I'm gonna be in the back.
But this is
they're
where we're going.
playing,
I'm just saying this is where we're
Purifier.
going. You're not just
Bury the
gonna.
rod.
If you stay tuned to the podcast, if you follow us and when we go live and we're at a show, like it's we're not just bringing you us talking to the camera every Sunday. We're also going to bring you live shows from Come and Take It.
Yeah, and I record from my phone. Shout out to whoever the fuck makes the camera for the iPhone, because Jesus Christ, this thing outperforms a $500 camera.
But
no
this,
problem.
Pretty wild.
This live
I
stream
get my
is
girlfriend to take pictures on her iPhone. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is like a learning process every week, but eventually we're going to you're gonna see
They're
our live
expanding.
notification, and we're gonna be broadcasting a show from Come and Take
I can
It
see that,
with
yeah.
board audio and multiple angles.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's coming. It's coming.
It's like when you get that
coming
notification.
taken.
No, I'm sorry. It's not
guys,
like when you. I don't know how many of you subscribe to NPR notifications, but I do because I'm old as fuck.
Hey,
But-
on that note,
Paul
hey,
Harvey.
go look up who your fucking elected representatives are and follow them on Facebook.
There you
for
go.
fuck's sake. Just
Yeah.
take 5 minutes.
you know what the fuck
find
they're
my
talking
represent.
about.
Yeah, just see what they're talking about.
State legislation
Anyhow,
as well.
NPR. Go ahead.
No, just whenever NPR goes live, I get a notification on my phone. I'm usually at work.
Guys,
This is the perfect thing that for me at work. This is kind of how I pace my day out.
Sure.
When I look at my phone and it says NPR is live now, I know that it's 9 o'clock. Like that's just, and in my head, I need to be at a certain point by 9 o'clock.
In
and
your
if
day.
in my day, and if I'm not there, I'm like, turn it up.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or it's the oh shit. So I'm not saying whenever you get a notification, ATX Metal Podcast goes live, but if we are going live, it's going to be for a reason.
Yeah.
Whether we're debuting something or whatever, but
Yeah.
just pay attention because
We're
we
about
care.
to have a
we care.
brand new Snake Father track on this.
That's what I'm saying. This is
motherfucker.
week 3. 3 new tracks.
So yes, we've been
Damn,
debuting
that-
new tracks.
I'm gonna want to bring a new track the next time I come
Please,
on.
dude.
Shit.
Bring something that you record in your fucking bathroom.
So
Just make it the premiere spot.
Dude, can I have a beatbox debut? Look.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
No?
He just said recorded in the. No.
I don't.
All right.
That's kind
We're
of
on the
obnoxious.
same. We're on the same.
It's been vetoed by
Yeah.
Chris. Crow Man has vetoed.
All right,
We're on the
so
same thing.
we're gonna close out with some music. We're gonna play we're gonna make a sample for this. The Dick Pick. It's the song Richard Picks. So
And then we're gonna finish with Snake Father.
Oh,
we're gonna
love
play a new Snake Father track, and we're gonna close with music.
Oh yeah, is the song
So
on your
I
phone?
want
Yes.
to thank John and CJ for coming on today. Check
fucking
out
time.
Snake Father, Bury the Rod, Chernobyl the Secret.
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Beasts.
play.
Oh yeah, I've got merch.
In case you forgot.
Just want
Who
to
needs
let y'all
the power?
know.
Who needs the power? I do. There's the power.
Just want to let you know about this track that's coming up. We're
about
releasing it in August. It's going to be our first music video for our first album. We have 2 music videos already out, but that's for the EP.
So this is brand new.
So this is brand new. We haven't even
fucking album, motherfuckers. Pay attention.
So we released a single called Pathways of Corruption. That's what the album's actually going to be called, and this is the second and last single off of the album called Davidian.
Wait, Davidian?
Davidian.
Okay.
So I'm
not a Machine Head cover, but
no,
Davidian
it's not
nonetheless.
a Machine Head cover. I'm really into like the kind of like the corrupted priest, corrupted figures of power. So this is kind of just a little homage to like the Branch Davidians in Waco.
Yeah. Ooh, now I'm over here. How do you like that? All right, play the track. Thank you for tuning in, Austin, Texas.
Also my dad.
Austin, Texas Metal Podcast. What?
I had one more question.
What is it?
For everyone.
One more question from Ryan, who's not at a microphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I can hear myself.
Definitely.
The question was the I don't want to call it the hatefulness,
Sure.
but the
dark
emotion
Okay.
of Snake Father.
Yes.
You know, because from where I'm sitting, you don't look like you belong in that band.
No.
But then when you're on stage crushing it,
and I love that. I get that a billion times. Like,
Right.
so people think that I'm just a positive dude, which I try to be. I'm just just everyday kind of guy. Except for when I'm on stage, I get to allow my darkest emotions take over. Just the negativity, the black, as I like to call it, just like that darkness that just kind of overwhelms me. So what I want to do is like, because I know when I see one of my favorite bands, Spite,
Spite Cult.
I roll my eyes back. I just lose my mind. I don't care who sees me. I don't care what I'm looking like.
Just in the zone.
I'm just in the zone, right in his face as he's in mine, and I'm just like, I'm literally losing it because this is my only time to just set myself free and allow my most angry emotions, take control, just leave them there at the show.
Sure.
So that when I go home, I feel
You're like,
more
"Woo."
refreshed. Because it all started with my mom. It was just me and my mom, whatever. And she's like, "Why do you listen to this music? It's so hateful." And I was like, "Mom, because you don't understand me." I was like, but I was like this. Yo. I know it was like that, but I was like, because like it lets me know that somebody out there is just as pissed off as me or more. Like Vincent from the Occasion Train, my favorite band of all time.
Yeah.
And he's singing, on Wormwood, and then it's like so fucking hateful, and and that was it. And then I said I wanted to do that for people so that they get in their mind, their zone. And
so it's not like you're pushing a message.
No,
You're just,
and actually, I talked to somebody. They're like, I don't like what you stand for and everything like that. I was like, but you don't understand it.
It's an
just
outlet.
Yeah, it's an outlet for people who want to just get into that zone only there, and then so they don't have to cause real harm on the streets.
Well,
you know what I mean?
really, I mean, just look
Yeah,
at
you can understand.
pits in general, just at shows like that. Those kids are all hugging each other after the show's over, but they beat the hell out of each other when it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
That's, it's
a
some
culture.
people don't get it. I mean, some people don't like it, then don't go to those shows. But like that's how those kids are. They want it. That they're letting out their frustrations through the music and through the mosh. Like that's what they do. So it's all like an escape, a release. All that shit. It's all of that.
you're just like,
Yeah.
Off to work.
You can't go fucking. You can't go to Walmart and crowd kill the guy next to you. Like
You can't do that.
You got to go back to the regular life. But that's like when they're
That's your
there.
outlet.
You guys can go crazy. You lose yourself. You go nuts. Like whether it's you're the singer on stage, because I'm the same way as John. Like you're a totally different person on stage.
No,
It's like
dude,
you-
and I
you
will-
were kind of released, and
Woo.
like I'm a quiet person. I'm not really like. I try to be more social because I'm in a band and people want to talk to me, but I'm kind of like a reserved person. But you get on stage and you release. It's a fucking that's
We all need that. And we all need that. You know what I mean? Everybody needs
that's what I meant to talk about.
exactly.
The-
Like
the
whether you're the
walking up
singer
while
or
you're
you're the
talking.
guys punching each other in the pit, whether you're the person sitting at the very back just fucking intently watching. There's a spot for everyone at the show. Like that's what part of this music is about. Like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone's got a spot. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and like the whole, like, for example, last night at Skunk Fest, I saw maybe 4 people that I knew, and that and the set or the not the set list, the band list was deep. It was like 10. I think it was like 10 or 12.
Oh, wow.
10, maybe 10 bands.
Yeah.
And I had only heard of 2.
Yeah.
And so that kind of gives me hope that there's more bands out there that we can talk to and connect with.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
You know,
Get
all
their message.
that. And like you said, it was a totally different vibe there last night. But like, you know, when it's a Chernobyl the Secret, you know, Snake Father kind of line up, you know, you kind of know what you're going
you're gonna go
into.
into.
And I really dig that. So I just want to kind of clear, you know, let it, you know, for anybody wondering, it's like, what do they stand for? You know, well,
Controlled
devil.
aggression.
I mean, at the end of the
It's the
day,
devil?
it's everyone needs to express themselves.
Yeah.
Whether your
Yeah.
expression's the same as us, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's just being able to express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I go type things now?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
go type things. And
I
so
gotta take a pee, so
yeah,
play that fucking.
we're gonna play
fire-ass
the
new
track. Thanks for listening, Austin, Texas Metal Podcast. Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
Sunday, we're gonna have my friend Bobby Hilliard, who's an author. He's a music reviewer. He's a metalhead. He's an interesting dude. Yeah. So here's my friend Durst. Play that fucking track.
Yeah.
Something
Hopefully
bad
it
is gonna
doesn't
happen.
sound fucked.
I feel like something bad has happened. It hasn't reached me yet, but it's on its way. And it's getting closer.
Causing misery with a lustrous fervor. You are the new confirmed bits of the well on the sides of the line. Your life started out as sin, now reborn as dirt. Your rotting carcass will feed the worms. Nourishing the seeds of evil, failed human concepts. Undefined corrupt. One tries to find the seed from when it's waiting. It's about time undulated, reclaim the seed at the bone. Decided on the pain of the meek. To the fucking game. For the love of God, put us out of our fucking misery. Death comes in threes, so may all the ruling dreading. Finally, our prayers have been answered. The king is satisfied. Now found meaning to our endless lives. During the dungeon of the clouds, where we're born to die. I like the fire will survive. And when you die, who gives a fuck? The rest of afterlife. Way above the predator and the victim. This is modern day cannibalism. I've waited for this day to come. I'll make a martyr out of everyone. Ignorance is bliss. Rest in filth and drown in bliss. Listen for the hiss. The sun is dark, now embrace darkness. No God, no fear. No God, no fear. Deathbringer, practice our death wish. Deathbringer, may all life cease to exist. Deathbringer, we find solace in eternal night. Deathbringer, rejoice in the absence of light. Deathbringer, practice our death wish. Deathbringer, may all life cease to exist. Deathbringer, we find solace in eternal night. Deathbringer, rejoice in the absence of light. Deathbringer! Deathbringer! one is safe. In one moment of serenity, we will show them our true identity. Make them fucking pay! Dinosaur is the heart, but by the drop of the dope, I'm not both, and there's no you couldn't do it just from me. The possibility of a gift is a world, and the public diseases my noise, they fuckers. I'm wreaking havoc and causing a panic, collateral damage is my platform for chaos, goddammit. You feel it's fine, you feel it's so fun, and nobody can stand in my fucking flow, it's fucking gigantic. You get thrown into oblivion. son. Where'd you find this?
Dinosaur gets the heart pumping and jumping and thumping. I'm not bluffing, there's nothing you can do to disrupt me.
Hey, this is Ryan. Thanks for tuning in to the Awesome Texas Metal Podcast. Today we had Snake Father and Chernobyl the Secret and Bury the Rod and a whole mess of things going on. And this one goes out to Snake Mommy and Runescarred.